Stephen Covey!
He's going to listen today and have another rap at the end based on what's presented. And he's a new father. He has a little baby boy. We're going to talk about building strong cultures inside organizations. The most important organization is your family. No other success can compensate for failure in the home. None. No matter what wealth you have or what position you may have, the key is your family. That's the key organization. And you are the leader of it, or one of the leaders of it. You see, talent, what do I do best? Passion, what do I love doing? Conscience, what should I do? And need, what is the need? That represents your voice. That's your unique contribution. How many here are now in a position where you have found your voice? Now look around. Raise your hands high. Look around. That looks like about a third of the people. Now I'm going to ask that third this question. What kind of supervision do you need? You may need coordination in a complementary team where strengths are made productive and weaknesses are made irrelevant through the strengths of other people, like in a choral group. But you don't need supervision. Supervision is an industrial age concept. Close your eyes for a second. Try closing your eyes. Everyone, point north. Don't peek. Just close your eyes and point north. Now open your eyes. Look where people are pointing. She's pointing this way. He's pointing this way. Here's someone pointing straight up. He's pointing this way. Do you want to have the same experience tomorrow? Go to any group, any team, and just say, what's your number one priority? I promise it'll be just like pointing north. People will be pointing all over the place. They don't know. Why? It's not part of the culture. Here's a compass. That way's north. Who got it? Who blew it? Now watch. Here's a little small magnet. See, some people have no moral center at all. Seriously, they don't. And they will not produce high trust cultures. And if you don't have high trust, everything slows down and costs go up. If you have high trust, everything speeds up and costs go down. That's the essence of my son's book, The Speed of Trust. Many organizations have no moral center. There's not a deep, overriding commitment to its mission and its value system based on principles. Let's start with the 7 habits. You see, there's 3 levels. Dependence, that's kind of the victimism of you did it to me.
Page 2.
It's page 2. And then independence, that's kind of a feeling of I and me. And interdependence, that's the feeling of we. That represents the public victory. The private victory is the initial one. And the most important of all of the habits is the first one, to be proactive. Because if you don't take initiative, you will not develop a personal mission statement, and you won't live in quadrant 2. It takes a lot of initiative to live in quadrant 2 because urgent things press on you and consume you. And then once you achieve independence emotionally so that you haven't sold out to the public opinion market and to constant comparison with other people, then you can really have the courage and the internal confidence, the emotional maturity to think win-win. Because the natural tendency is to think win-lose, or to become a martyr and to go for lose-win. Or simply to go for win, just win for me. Also, habit 5, seek first to understand, then to be understood, is very difficult because you're vulnerable, you're at risk. If you really empathically listen to another person, you don't know what's going to happen. But this is so vital and necessary in marriages and in family life, as well as in professional and business work. And then synergize basically means that you produce third alternative solutions that are better than what anyone recommended. The number one competency of a leader is to inspire trust. Then, based on that and the involvement of other people through empowering them, the culture comes to a clarified purpose. They all understand what the number one priority is. And then they work using XQ scores to align structures and systems and processes to achieve that purpose. And if they use a complementary team where strengths are productive and weaknesses are made irrelevant, then they unleash talent so that you have people who have found their voice. This is my definition of leadership. Communicating to people their worth and potential so clearly they are inspired to see it in themselves. This isn't done just interpersonally. It's done structurally, systemically, and through the processes inside an organization. Like that candle still burning. I think the best thing you could do when you leave here today is to teach what you have learned today to your associates and to your family. I mean it. I'm so grateful to be in your beautiful country, and I've been here many times, and I love this country and appreciate so much the privilege of being here today. One of my favorite quotes that I use all the time, I'll close with. It's from Teilhard de Chardin, the great French philosopher who later became a monk. He said, "We are not human beings having a spiritual experience. We are spiritual beings having a human experience." Thank you.